as I said from the last episode, all the pieces are in place. All of them. You got the Void people and their army. You got even Senya reaching to a certain point of ascension. This is what it is when it comes to Buddhism, in a way of what they do. They have found peace of inner mind in a way, playing to save every creature and everybody around there is what he wanted to do, and he found a way to do that. You saw all the creatures that were around him, different shapes and sizes, different ideals and things, but they all wanted to be strong. They wanted to be the best for Senya in themselves, and they were as one. But now they have found a way of true divinity, true ascension. They put their hands together, they're praying, their minds are clear, their hearts are one, and now they have true union. You see, he's no longer a grotesque creature like he was before. It was cool looking, but now he just has all the hands look the same, all the creatures look the same. Because when you become sometimes a Katawara or a yokai and stuff, your appearance change determined on your actions, your past, your mental state. All those things are included. But now they're no longer like that. They are pure, clean things. The world of karma, in a way. You're wiping off the soul. You're cleaning it up. All the dust and the dirt, making it pure, and you keep putting it through the cycle of life, over and over and over again, like a spinning wheel. In fact, one of the other manga, I think it was the ending of Spirit Circle, where they're showing these divine beings, and they're pretty much literally summarizing the events that was happening in other universes besides Sengoku Youko, like Lucifer the Biscuit Hammer, even Planet Whiff and stuff. They were just talking about that, saying how they're just wiping off the souls, making them clean each time they go through the life cycle and stuff. And they're like, wow, it's like if you really dig into Satoshi's work, you see how it's all connected through space and time and different dimensions and stuff. It's not overcomplicated, but it's through the cycles of karma and Buddhism in a way, and reincarnation. The spirits of the oneself learning life over and over again, become a complete being, so they're ready for ascension themselves. So Senya has found that. He realizes what he is. He is not a monster, nor he is just a man. He is someone that is himself. He is one with all his Katawara that are inside of him. And now you see him as a divine being now. I'm not saying he's divine, but he truly will have mastery over his powers now. But will it be enough to truly stop the Void people? And then we also got a chance to see stuff with Durin and Senya's father as well. We got to see how they grew up and stuff, how they were young, they had their ambitions, their goals, and how Durin always saw his father, Nadare, as a very powerful being that he always wanted to keep up with, that one day he will beat no matter what. And it shows how Nadare himself was never really in a controlled state. In a way he was, but not really. Like, you may have some control over me, but not this. This battle is what I want, and you can't stop me from having this battle between my best friend. This is happening, whether you like it or not. So I like how the Void people are slowly losing control of some of the beings. So if they can barely control Senya's father, I highly doubt they're really controlling the Cloud Katawara, which is supposed to be one of the strongest Katawara of all time. Right next to Jinko in his thousand-tailed fox form. Yeah, he pretty much is one of the most powerful beings naturally. Now, speaking of Jinko, I just want to talk about, I didn't really talk about, is if you realize in some Japanese folk legends when it comes to the Kitsune, the nine-tailed fox, it gets those tails by the years it lived and the experience. So it grows up naturally, gets stronger and wiser. It gains a tail. It gets stronger as time goes on. So it does things naturally. You can say that Jinka's growth of being 1,000 tails is of pretty much a forced evolution upon himself. He gotten too strong too fast. He grew up a growth spurt that fast. That's why he has all those tails, and he's unable to control himself. That has too much power and knowledge happening to him in such a short span of time. So because of that, he was not able to fully control it at all. So he lost his mind. When a human's given that much information, that much knowledge and power all at once, it breaks the mind. We take time to conceive things. We are like computers, or more like computers are like us in a way how we process information. We store it. We don't know if it's there, but it's in there. It's like when you're on a computer and you're looking for a document or a file or something. Like you don't think it's there because you can't find it, but it's there somewhere. It's just hidden in a place you just didn't know. That's pretty much what the human mind is like. So if you give it too much, then what can happen without it upgrading throughout time, like you're building a PC as a human, you gotta change some parts out. I guess yeah, you can change parts out, but to get upgraded, I say, have more RAM, have more storage, and stronger processor and stuff. You put that on there, so where you'll be able to handle more power, more information as time goes on, as you upgrade your body, in a way. It's a shame we can't replace our parts for newer parts, so therefore we can stay up to date. But then again, that's just prolonging life itself. But anyways, I digress. I went way too deep into that. I just found that fascinating. But yeah, and then on the other hand, we have the little seems like Tsukiko is there too now and stuff, and I wonder what she's been up to. You'll be surprised what she's been up to. Let's just say she's gonna bring a little special to everybody, a way to help Senya in her solution. Remember what I've been saying this entire time? How people are looking for things in this story, wanting to be something, but they're looking for it in the wrong way because they're looking at the most simplistic factor of doing it in a way. Like, for instance, uh, Shinsuke wanted to become strong for the things that happened to his past and stuff. He blamed Katawara and blamed himself for being weak for all the things that he was not able to protect in the past. But as you see Shinsuke now, he's a very upstanding guy that even powerful people look up to. You have powerful gods in this land that look up to him as a very awesome, amazing person. He found strength, but not the way he was looking for. Jinko wanted to become a Katawara because he was afraid of losing things as he grew up, afraid of Tama being alone. But look what happened to him there. Him just being there is all he needed to do, but he didn't realize that until it was too late. Hopefully there's a way to change that back. And then you also had Senya. He wanted to find a way not to cause conflict or his friends to be harmed and everything. He thought he had to do that by becoming a human, but he realized even humans have their conflicts, whether they want to or not, and stuff. You saw the guy that died a while back in the beginning of season 2, and he was an amazing dude, but even he had enemies that took him out eventually. He couldn't avoid it no matter how hard he tried. So now he realized he accepted his beast inside, and now look at it. He is one with them as well. He found more of a complete being. You need to find a way to help keep people dying much as possible. It's what he wanted the most, in a way. Now you have Tsukiko. Tsukiko wanted to be right there beside Senya, but she was probably looking the wrong way. She wanted, just like Shinsuke, that brute strength, that skill, which she does have, but it wasn't enough in her eyes. But so she needed to find a way what could make things convenient for Senya in his moments. So I believe she found that solution, which is good. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is Tama trying to convince Shakugan in her state. This was very sad because Shakugan was a girl who pretty much just been through the ringer. She had never really any real control over her life. Her father sold her. She's been experimented on, and when felt she was finally free from that thing, she in a way kind of lost her life, her consciousness in a way, when she turned to a boulder during season 1 and stuff. And it was just sad because she finally felt she was free just for a little while, but it was very short and stuff. So it was a very sad moment. And then Shinsuke shows up at the end. Like I said, man, Shinsuke shows up like a boss This is why Shinsuke is my favorite character, because you see his growth throughout the entire series as to who he is. He had his self doubt, he had his alcoholic period, his grief period where he's moody and angry, and then he became a teacher without him really noticing it. People started admiring him, and now even Katawara and gods adore him now for the guy he is now. He can now face Shakugan with his head held high and resolve to save her. It writes itself, baby. It's a good story. Like I said, man, Shinsuke is my favorite character, definitely. And so things seem to be going to the good guy's favor for right now. But for how long? We'll have to wait and see. And with that, I'll end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Madcrownxox on anime. Signing out.